Good day, guys. In this tutorial, we are going to talk about how to convert number in binary system all the way to decimal system. So let's begin with an example. If I have 1010 to be in this 2, how can I convert this to number in this 10? So the first thing we are going to consider doing is to transform the binary system number to power of a base. So what does that mean? It means we need to expand each of the digits that makes up the number system with the corresponding base. So what I'm going to do right now is to multiply 1 with 2, and I'm going to add it to the next digits. That's 2 multiplied by 0. I'm going to continue this process until I get to the last digit, and that is how it works. So having done this, the next thing you are going to consider doing is to assign an index to the base starting from the right all the way to the left. However, the index has to start from 0. So starting from the right, this is it. So I'm going to start from 0, 1, 2, 3, and you are good to go at this point. First, we transform the number system to the power of its base. Secondly, we assign number and index to the base starting from 0 and starting from the first base towards the left or towards the right rather. Okay, so right now I'm just going to expand. I'm going to simplify further. 2 to the power of 3 is simply 8 plus 0 times 2 to the power of 4, power of 2 is 4 plus 1 times 2 to the power of 1 is 2 plus 0 times 2 to the power of 0 is 1. Keep that in mind and make sure you don't forget it. Anything goes to the power of 0 is simply 1. So 1 times 8 is 8. So I'm adding that to 0 times 4 is 0 plus 1 times 2, that's 2, plus 0 times 1, that's 0. So this results in 10. So this is our final answer. If you assign a base 10 to it, that's pretty cool. And if you didn't, no one will question you because it's a decimal number. And that's quick and easy way to convert number from binary system to base 10 system. So let's consider more examples for easy understanding. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please pause the video and click on the subscribe button right now. And if you're finding this content interesting, feel free to click on the like button, as that's what we tell YouTube that the video is liked so they can recommend it to many audience out there. So pause the video and convert this binary system number to base 10. So let's begin. First, we need to transform the binary system number to the power of its base. So that will become 1 times 2. So we are going to add it to the next digit being multiplied by its base, and we're going to keep on the process until we get the last digit. Okay, so I'm adding that to 1 times 2 plus 1 times 2 plus 1 times 2. So I'm having 6 ones. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's complete. So right now I'm going to assign an index to the base starting from the right hand side, and the index will be starting from 0 as well, all the way to the left. So that will be 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So right now what I just need to do is just to simplify. So I'm going to have 1 times 2 to the power of 5 is simply 32. Okay, if you want to know the reason why it is 32, you can always use your calculator. 2 to the power of 4 is indeed equal to 16. And 2 to the power of 3 is also 8. Then plus 2 to the power of 2 is simply 4. Plus 2 to the power of 1 is simply 2. Plus 2 to the power of 0 is simply 1. So right now we can just add them together in order to compress our solution. So 1 times 32 is 32 plus 1 times 16, that's 16, plus 1 times 8, that's 8, plus 1 times 4, that's 4, plus 1 times 2, that's 2, then plus 1 times 1, that's 1. So right now we just need to add everything together in order to have our solution. So to have quick result, I'm just going to use my calculator so that my memory won't fail me, because it does sometimes. So the final answer should result in 63. And that's it for this problem as well. So let's try one more for the sake of practice and perfect understanding. So if you're having this base 2, now try to apply this yourself. Pause the video and solve this problem yourself in order to test your understanding in this topic. So just like before, we need to transform the system to the power of the base. And to do that, just need to expand each of the digits that makes up that number by the base, such that you'll be multiplying each of the digits by the base, and you'll be continually adding this to the next digit. So that will be 1 times 2 plus 0 times 2 plus 0 times 2 plus 1 times 2 plus 0 times 2 plus 1 times 2. So having done that, the next thing is to assign an index to the base starting from the right hand side. So this is the first base we are having towards the right hand side, and we're going to assign an index to it, and the index will be starting from 0 all the way upward. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, I haven't done this. Oh, I think I omitted 1 0 around here. This is 3 zeros, and I expanded 2 zeros within those two ones. So what I'm gonna do is just to let me just get rid of 1 0 so that uh, let's still work perfect. So 1 0 1 is 2. I think it's pretty much perfect now, right? Okay. So now having done this, let's just expand. Let's simplify. So that will be 1 times 2 to the power of 5 is 32, plus 0 times 2 to the power of 4 is 16, plus 0 times 2 to the power of 3 is 8. Okay, let me write that properly. Then plus 1 times 2 to the power of 4 is 4. Okay, right, that was a mistake. 2 to the power of 2 to C. Then plus 0 times 2 to the power of 1, that's 2. Plus 1 times 2 to the power of 0 is 1. Always keep that in mind. So 1 times 32 will result in 32. 0 times 16 is 0. 0 times 8 is 0, plus 1 times 4 is 4, plus 0 times 2 is 0, plus 1 times 1 is 1. So let's add this up. 32 plus 4 is 36, plus 1, that's 37. So this will result in 37 base 10. So a quick tips I'm going to share with you is that when you see 0 within the binary system, you can just ignore them. Just work with the one you just work with the ones. You understand? Work with the ones, and that will help you to um, quickly and easily get your final answer. Most especially if your examination or test is a CBT examination. Hopefully, you find this content helpful. If you haven't subscribed, please do well to subscribe to my channel, and that will be the end for this video. Thanks for watching. See you guys in the next video. However, I have a practice problem for you because I want to be sure if you have been following right from the beginning all the way to the end. So this is your practice problem. So you consider converting this binary system in base 2 all the way to number base in base 10. Comment your solution in the comment section below for review. See you guys in the next video.